I am extremely bundled up and on my way to a workout class. I have absolutely no idea what to expect, but I do feel confident in my ability to like get through the class and not look like a complete and total idiot, which is the goal, right? Yeah. Let's get it. Let me not get copyrighted for my love of Sabrina Carpenter. But yeah, we just pulled up. I have no clue what to expect. You know when you're fine the entire day, like getting ready for an event, and then once you pull up is when all the butterflies get in there? I don't like that. But yeah, that's what's happening right now. But I'm gonna rush inside because I have all of these clothes on and I need to change. It's time for the shed.
Get into the pull, drop my hands down, and rotate.
Gang's all here. Morning. Well, is it morning where you guys are? Well, it's morning where I am, so it's a good morning regardless, okay? So the way that I've been starting my mornings these last few weeks, because I wanted to start a couple days before the new year. But no, the way that I've been starting my mornings is by like literally immediately opening my eyes and doing my morning pages. Breath still funky, babe. And doing my morning pages, because if I don't do it as soon as I wake up, it's not getting done. And then if it does get done, it just doesn't feel the same. But yeah, I start off with my morning pages. One of my goals that I've set for this year is to complete The Artist's Way. This is a 12-week long program, and it basically just helps creatives break out of creative ruts or people that have creative energy within them that they haven't been owning in on in a while. It just helps them, you know, chip away at that calcified nerve, land, talent. I don't know. Either way, you're kind of just unleashing your creativity. And I've been creative my whole life. But one thing that I also have struggled with for pretty much my whole life is imposter syndrome. So as a way to do some intentional shadow work to get out of that, I picked this book up and I've been doing the exercises in it. And I found it to be pretty helpful so far. I mean, you guys are seeing the content, so obviously something's working. But yeah, this is one of my 2025 goals. I'm on week 3 officially as of today. And excited to see how things go with this upcoming week. I haven't read the chapter yet, so I'm not sure what it's about this week. But yeah, I'm really excited. I have done my morning pages every single day since I made the intention to begin this practice, so I'm really grateful for that. And on top of the morning pages, you also have to do some other journal prompts and activities throughout the week just so you can, you know, get in the groove of creating, get in the groove of doing things for yourself that you put off as well. This is an amazing, amazing source for shadow work. So if you are a creative or if you aren't a creative, you would still find some sort of benefit from this book. Highly, highly, highly recommend. Shout out to you. What's your name? Julia? Girl, Julia Cameron? You did that. Thank you, girl. So yeah, I will be spending my morning. I will be hitting up the gym. And then I think I want to kind of like go somewhere, chill out for a bit. And just have like a little planning like content date with myself. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I ended up using yesterday to like film, edit, and you know, have some family time. Yeah, I am vlogging for the first time in forever, so I have to get used to being out in public and not being a scaredy cat baby, so I can get my clips the way that I want to get my clips. I've been making content ever since I was 12 years old, y'all. I'm 26. It's been 14 years. That's literally over half. It's damn near almost half. That's literally over half my life that I've been making content, and I just want to reap the benefits that I know are waiting for me. And the main thing that's blocking me from those benefits is myself. And I'm tired of that. So here we are. And yeah, I'm literally going to do anything in my power to make my dreams a reality. So we getting the ball rolling real bright and early. It's not really that early anymore. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, but still. Hello, Beyonce. Hello. But yeah, just let's get a move on. Now. Say hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Cameron.
Say your name right.
My name is Cameron.
Okay, what are we doing today?
We're making food.
We got some ground turkey here that I need to season up and zhuzh up. One thing about this whole lean protein thing, the lean means there's not much flavor. So we are about to doctor it up. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. I hope good. I mean, it can't be that hard. It's just meat. But I'm going to incorporate a couple of different aromatics, some seasonings. I have a cilantro lime rice and some beans simmering on the stove right now. I'm very excited for those. And this is going to be my protein of choice for my meal prep this week. And now I have my stinky baby helping me.
I'm a stinky helper.
My helpers kind of abandoned me, but adorable nonetheless. I am going to just weigh out my portions of this meal, and yeah, I've been eating it as I've gone, and it tastes so good that it's like taking everything in me to not just eat everything right out of the pan. Little boy outfit.
I know. Like a 9-year-old.
It's a whole new day. I'm realizing I'm not really good at the talking portion of vlogging. I'm good at, like, you know, showing what's going on during the day, but like sitting and actually explaining what's happening, not very good at that. Bear with me. I hope you've been entertained thus far. Today's gonna be super chill, as usual. I don't really go out in the winter. This is my hibernation season. Just sit and chat and catch you up to speed about everything that's gone on so far this week. You know, the week kind of just started. I ended up planning out my posting schedule for the week, when I wanted to film, as well as the workouts that I wanted to do throughout the week as well. I think it's good for me and my little ADHD brain to see things and map them out and know how much time I have in between my goal of getting something done versus like where I am right now. I don't know. Having visual reminders is just everything. Just in case, like, if momentum doesn't bring me through, at least I have something else that's like, hey, so these are some of the goals you set for yourself. So, yes. I literally need every type of visual reminder possible. I feel like I'm crooked. Guys, y'all wasn't gonna tell me I was crooked that whole time. Well, this is better now, no? Hi. You tell I'm new here? I'm not new here, but like new here. I'm also going to take some time today to digitize the planning that I've done, because one thing about me, I am the one way that I will remain old school for my entire life, despite whatever technological advances we have. I need pen and paper. I need to write things down. I need to see it in front of my face. I need to feel the pen going across the paper for my ideas to just feel like they're real. I don't know why. It's maybe something scientific behind it. Who knows? But yeah, I just need it. And now I'm just going to digitize it by adding it to both Notion and Google Calendar. I'm going to play with both of those softwares just so I can see which one I prefer. I like Notion because I like being able to get everything out. And with my ADHD brain, I have so many tabs open up here that Notion provides a good way of me organizing everything without it looking cluttered. Whereas Google Calendar is good just so I can have that extra functionality on my various devices, and I can continuously get like notifications, have all of my links in one place, whatever, and just optimize my productivity in that way. Today's an upper body day. Haven't done one of those, like a specific targeted upper body day, since last year, so this should be interesting. I don't think I'm gonna be rusty, but it's more of a like finding the flow in my new gym, which is always freaking crowded. I filmed a little bit in the gym yesterday, thinking that, okay, like, you know, it's the middle of the day, so nobody's gonna be here. Everybody and their mother was there. I then learned that it's so close to a high school that like the kids get out of school and they come to the gym right after. Oh, because I was going out of time, you know, later in the evening when all of the like older adults are getting off of work, and I was like, okay, maybe if I go earlier in the day, it won't have, I don't know. I'm gonna literally figure out my gym schedule ASAP, because I don't want my progress to be stunted by the fact that I'm uncomfortable in my surroundings. I'm not necessarily uncomfortable. I still get through my workouts, but I feel like I could get through them with so much ease if I go at an optimal time, and I haven't found that at this gym yet. And it's just like, guys, I want to just do my workout and go home. I'm not bothering y'all. I'm not being a Karen or nothing. I think I'm got the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'll try this one for today. Yeah, I just get irritated in there so quickly. And I used to be able to get through my workouts much quicker in my last gym, and I have not been able to do that with this one, but I'm not going to let it get in the way of my progress, because I've been doing really well. And to the point that like the people around me are all telling me like, damn girl, you're really in there. You're really like, and I'm like, you guys. To the point that they're also saying like that I'm inspiring them to get back on their fitness journeys. And I'm like, I'm not even trying to be on all gym influencer stuff. I'm really just trying to do well for myself and continue to keep myself active, because if I don't stay within the momentum of things, then I fall off, and I don't want to fall off. I want to be sexy. I want to be strong. I was just speaking with one of my friends on FaceTime the other day about, you know, some of my fitness goals. And of course, I have my aesthetic goals, but I have non-aesthetic goals as well. My non-aesthetic goals have also altered with some of the information that I've become aware of through the California fires. To everybody that has been affected by the fires, whether you've lost, your home or, whatever material items, or you lost a loved one, if you're a part of the people that are actively fighting said fires, like everybody that's involved, I'm praying for you. I pray that you guys are, first of all, just okay, because I know that this can bring up a lot of health risks and things like that amongst like other mental health crises, etc., etc. This is honestly something that I cannot even fathom. So I don't even know what to say or how to help or whatever. So I'm just going to continue keeping you guys lifted up in prayer, sharing the resources available to, assist in getting people back to a new normal. It's never going to be the same, obviously. So getting you guys back to a new normal for the families that have been displaced, for the families that have been affected in whatever other way. I will try to compile a list of resources and either put them on the screen or in the description box below. So if you want to volunteer your time, volunteer any like physical items, like material goods that can assist people in getting their lives back on track, whatever it is that I can find that I believe is helpful and comes from a reputable source, I will add it below. LA wildfires being a current event and something that's constantly talked about on, various news sources and just on social media in general, I came across this video of a creator who was speaking about how grateful they were to not be in an affected area because they are disabled and they have a lot of medical equipment that is heavy and necessary for their, their comfort, their survival. And without the proper help, they wouldn't have been able to evacuate in time and would have, God forbid, I'm pretty sure you can put two and two together. But that honestly just put a new battery in my back because I want to be able to volunteer myself if necessary, if somebody is hurt and is quite literally physically unable to get themselves out of an emergency situation. That's something that made me more motivated to go to the gym and continue to build strength within my body so that I can be someone else's strength. I want to be able to sustain myself as well for long periods of time. And honestly, my family members are only getting older. People around me are only getting older, and I feel like we all get bogged down by life in different ways to the point that we start neglecting ourselves. And I want to not only be able to help them, but be able to help myself in the future, because I know that it's inevitable for us to be, to drown under the different circumstances of life. But I do want to have something within myself that is a healthy coping mechanism and a healthy outlet for me to be able to, live my life and live my life with a little bit more ease starting now, so future me will thank me for all of the work that I've put in. And that's on Saturn, baby. Everybody has the same like motivational content, blah 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 blah.
Oh, I'm gonna do a diet and I'm gonna do 75 hard and I'm gonna read 25 books this year and I'm gonna be a new me.
And it's just like, okay, we hear it every year, and I'm not gonna say it's annoying every year, but it's kind of like the same things regurgitated over and over again. And then by the time, the first quarter of the year is done, it'd be crickets about that same motivational content. But I don't know why. But I think that since I started on all of the goals that I have set for myself this year, the year prior, and now that I've actually come to terms with what exactly it is that I want for myself, it just feels so different this year. I'm really excited to see the woman that I become at the end of this year, because I feel like in the last 2 years, so like 2023, 2024, I didn't really have any for real wins that I am still reaping benefits from to this day. I feel like I honestly saw a completely different life for myself from those last 2 years. And I kind of feel like I'm in the same place that I was and I thought that I'd be in a completely different space. But I think that the work that I'm doing and the intention that I'm putting behind all of the plans, as well as the community that I've gathered in the last 2 years, the mindset that I've built up in the last 5 years, we can do a whole separate thing about that. I think that I'm finally just have the correct toolkit to actually achieve the goals that I set for myself. I'm really excited. I've really been liking this stuff. The NYX face glue line. To use my Edam lip balm, and I have absolutely no clue where I put that. Whatever, I'll grieve over that later. But I have my Musk Amber fragrance oil from Namat. I tell you, this is crack. Actually, in our editing bag, the video that you're literally watching right now is what I'm editing right now. I also tried like figuring out Google Calendar, and honestly, it's gonna probably take me a second. I am a technologically savvy gal, do not get me wrong, but there's just certain liberties that I want that they're not allowing me to have, and it's irritating me. So I was like, whatever, let's pivot, let's stay functional, and I'm editing this vlog. I forgot to talk in a lot of it, and there's like some gaps that I need to fill in, but I don't want to not post anything. Like, for example, at the beginning of the week, I went to this workout class. I didn't narrate anything because my camera ended up dying. I got some decent footage, I guess, but like I narrated the before but not the after. I feel like the after is what the meat of the vlog, no? But yeah, you know, still learning process, figuring this all out. I'm just gonna get this content edited. And yeah, I mean, I'm like, do I get clips of me editing? I don't know. Y'all just gonna watch me lock in.
Cheese. Cheese.
At the time of day that I am here, it is always I know I said this earlier, but I'm just shocked because it's literally after 9 o'clock and it's still not people here. I freaking love upper body days because it's such an in and out type of day. So I'm heading home now because I'm freaking starving. I need to eat something. I need to get all of today's clips edited, as well as some other things edited as well. So we still keeping the ball rolling. We still productive. It don't matter what time it is. And it's too cold to be outside, so bye. I actually lied. I forgot that I wanted to grab something from the grocery store real quick.
Right down aisle 23.
69
Oreo,
cents.
Elma shampoo with a digital coupon.
$2.99. Take your change. Please take your receipt.
And yet again, in and out. That's how I like it. Today's one of the good ones. I feel like every other day, these last couple of weeks, I've been waking up with some energy, ready to start the day, I'm ready to da-da-da-da-da. Today's not one of them days. I'm still gonna do everything that I intended on doing to stay within my habits and not fall off. You're just not gonna get 100% out of me today. It's not happening. It's not happening. I'm happy that I set myself up for success prior to, so I have no other choice but to, you know, stay within like my protein goals and things like that. You know, today's just not one of those like happy chipper, ooh yay, let's go out and get it, let's do this and this, let's be overachievers. Today's not one of those days. For full transparency purposes, and this is something I'm not used to, guys, at least not on the internet or whatever. Either way, I've been applying to full-time jobs and just like corporate positions in general for years now. I can't even count how many opportunities I've applied for, and sometimes I just get ghosted. Sometimes if I'm super lucky, I'll make it to an interview. I just keep getting rejected. And I just got a call this morning getting rejected from yet another job. I feel like that kind of just set the pace for my day. And it shouldn't have thrown me off course? No. But am I a person with feelings and rejection sensitivity? Yes. So, I don't know. I've just been feeling icky. I've already journaled about it and whatever. And, you know, I'm kind of just not feeling it right now. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm only getting older and I'm freshly 26, so I don't have health insurance. There's just like there's multiple different stressors that just irritate me. And I just feel like life is moving, but I'm not. I'm tired of being stuck despite taking all of the like different routes. Like I've started even applying for jobs that are below my pay grade. I was applying for internships. I have a master's degree, you guys. And I'm applying for internships and still getting rejected from those. I apply for things that are within my wheelhouse. I'm getting rejected for those. I apply for like unconventional roles, still getting rejected for those. Things that aren't even within the industries, multiple, that I'm, you know, interested in, still getting rejected for those. And I'm just like, I don't know what lesson it is that I need to learn and why I'm being met with so many obstacles in this journey. Some answers would be lovely, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to rush anything. Everything's going to come in due time, and I continue to try to tell myself that, but it's just like you can tell yourself that but so much before you just get frustrated when you see little to no progress. I mean, I have been working different odd jobs and getting paid for content here and there, which is lovely, nice, and gorgeous, but like a consistent income would be lovely, because the other thing that's consistent is my debt. And I would love some health insurance. That would be lovely. So yeah, I'm just praying for opportunity, and have been praying for opportunity. And I already did, you know, spend about an hour or so editing some content and planning other things, you know, trying to catapult myself forward career-wise. So I'm just happy that I've showed up for myself that little bit. I'm still going to show up a little bit more. I feel like I am capable of doing more, but just wanted to check in because I haven't picked up a camera or anything all day, because I honestly just wasn't going to speak about my experiences. But at the end of the day, the whole reason of me making this video and creating this channel to begin with is to elevate myself and to achieve my goals. So yeah, I gotta show up no matter what. So remember yesterday when I was like, yeah, I'm still gonna get up, I'm still gonna go to the gym, and I'm still gonna stay on my goals? None of that happened. Not a singular. Okay, let me not diminish the actual work that I did do, because I did end up going through making a rough cut of all my edits for the week, and that was pretty much it, but that's still something. But yeah, no, there was absolutely no physical activity done. My goals, like in terms of like nutrition and health, no. If anything, I went backwards on them. Not even like a neutral state, went backwards. I ate an entire pizza to myself yesterday. Like, I feel so heavy and disgusting right now. It's a completely different day. Completely different day. And I feel like crap. But I was like, you know what? I'm still gonna at least make it to the gym, because Thursdays are my class days. And I just love a class. I don't know, like, it's the Virgo Mars in me. I love a class. So yeah, I usually pull up at about 6 and I don't leave out until 8. I take 2 classes back to back, and it's really good for like gonna burn in a full body workout, some cardio, some everything, and I'm here. I'm at the gym, but I came in late and they closed the class off, and I'm trying so hard to not go back home right now. Because I know if I go back home, I'm just going to continue to pity myself, which is what I've been doing for the last 48 hours. And I can't take another second of it. I'm just tired. Rejection sensitivity is a real thing that ADHD girlies. The class I was actually looking forward to is the one that I missed. Like, the second one is just like sprinkles. The actual freaking ice cream is what I'm missing. So I remembered that I had free will, and I just walked out of the class. They were irritating me to that in there, and I've taken the class for the last few weeks, and the choreography is different every single time for the same freaking songs, and the teacher forgets her own choreography, and I don't know, as a Virgo Mars, I can't do it. I can't do it. I need structure, I need routine, and I need for whoever is in charge to actually know what they're doing for me to be able to tolerate any situation. It doesn't even have to be a class. If you are in charge, know what you're doing. Point blank period. And they don't. So I'm out of there. And I'm gonna just figure it out. I feel like things took a little bit of a turn. By a little bit, I mean a complete and total 180. So I wanted to come in and just end this video on a more positive note. I got some really bad news like in the middle of the week. News that I was anticipating, but still was bad news regardless. And it really kind of just put a damper on everything that I sought out for myself in terms of like my progression career-wise. I don't know. Either way, I feel that that event in the moment really just marred my vision when it comes to what it is that I am striving for and what it is that I'm trying to accomplish this year specifically. And of course, yes, a job is one of those things. But at the end of the day, the main goals that I have for myself that I've been trying to implement, especially within this week, and weeks prior, of course, but like that I've been trying to show you guys this week was the fact that I am trying to take my physical health more seriously, as well as implementing more intentionality when it comes to my content creator journey. I feel that this week, at the end of the day, I still actively showed up for both of those goals. So I'm saying all this just to say that if you don't cross off all 10 things on your to-do list, but you cross off at least one, you're still moving forward. My friend had to remind me of that, and I knew that at the back of my mind, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I tend to be a 0 or 100 type of person, and I feel like I gave so many hundreds day in and day out that the day that I was just not feeling it and gave that 1%, I felt that the additional 99% necessary for me to feel accomplished was never going to happen again. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human and we're all just going to be able to show up in the way that we can. I pray that things get better. I'm not gonna yai. I pray that things get better. I'm just gonna continue keeping my head down and doing what it is that I need to do. The time is going to pass regardless. The time is either going to pass with me wallowing in self-pity, or it's going to pass with me maybe still being sad, but still chugging through and getting closer to my goal than staying stagnant. I hope that y'all enjoyed this little vloggy poo. I'm not even going to sit here and try to diminish my efforts, because I was about to sit here and be like, I'm not used to this, guys. Be easy on me. Who cares? We're here. We're showing up. And look, man, I'm not taking 3 years to post a video anymore. 4 years, actually, to post a video anymore. Yay! Make sure that you guys keep up with me on other socials as well. The only other social that I'm like consistent on is Instagram. So yeah, everything is always the same. The Venetian edit across all platforms. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video.